Hi everyone, Roger Sadowsky here. I wanted to go over the basics of maintaining a fingerboard on your instrument. Now, we have two different types of fingerboards. We have maple fingerboards and we have rosewood fingerboards. The rosewood we use is a Bolivian rosewood that we call morado. In the case of a maple fingerboard has the same finish sprayed on it as the rest of the neck. That is because this white wood, if it didn't have a finish, would get gray and dirty looking very quickly. So maintenance on a maple fingerboard is simply a matter of cleaning it. You can clean it with any kind of light, everyday guitar polish, and you could even use a household window cleaner. And all you're gonna do is you're gonna spray the cleaner on a cloth, and you're just gonna coat the entire fingerboard like this. If the frets are a little dirty, you can scrub the fret itself. And again, you're basically just cleaning off some smudges from your fingers from playing. So you want to rub the whole neck like so, and then you want to take a dry cloth after that and wipe it all off. And again, go in between next to the sides of each fret like this. And that's all there is to it. You know, obviously the best time to do this is when you're restringing your instrument and you don't have the strings on the bass. Natural wood fingerboards, where they don't have a finish, they require a little bit more maintenance. And what tends to happen, especially in the winter when central heating is on and in very dry climates, the wood likes to shrink. It's really helpful to keep the wood with moisture from an oil during these dry periods. This is something you don't have to do more than twice a year at the most. You don't want to be oiling it constantly. And the other important thing is you don't want to let the oil sink into the wood. You want to wipe it on and wipe it off. This is a Music Nomad F1 oil. It's a very nice oil. And one thing I want to caution about is a lot of people on the internet talk about using lemon oil. I really don't recommend lemon oil for fingerboards. The reason is lemon oil is mineral oil with some chemical drying agents. So you'll put it on and the wood will look beautiful, but once those drying agents kick in, it actually dries out the wood more than if you hadn't used anything at all. So please don't use commercial lemon oil. Usually I like to use soft paper towels, and you can just run a little bead of oil like this on the fingerboard, and then take a small piece of paper towel and rub it in thoroughly all over the board, like so. Now this fingerboard is very clean, but you can still see where I'm rubbing the oil on, how it gets a little darker and richer looking from the oil. If your frets looking dirty, you can rub more just on the fret alone to help clean it. And I also like to take my fingernail on the cloth and go in right next to the frets. And I'll do the entire neck on one side, and then I'll do the entire neck on the other side of the fret. So at this point, again, you don't want to let it soak in. The next step is to take a clean cloth and wipe all the oil off. And I'll first go like this across the main part of the board, and then again I'll individually go in each section using my fingernail against the edge of the fret. And you're going to do this for the entire fingerboard. And even after you do this, have a look. If you still see oil seeping in any part of the fingerboard, just wipe it down some more until it all stops. So doing this a couple times a year will nourish the wood, make it look good, make it feel good, and minimize any potential cracking, especially with woods like ebony, which do have a tendency to crack under very dry conditions. So that's it for today. This is how to maintain your fingerboard. Roger Sadowsky. See you next time.